you cannot go wrong with bench pressing, squatting, and deadlifting in some form or some fashion, whether that be slingshot bench presses and box squats and shortened range of motion deadlifts. Those are all lifts that will support you being able to handle the most amount of weight.
Hit that like button. Yeah, we do have some more questions. This one's from Chris Musselman. Muscleman.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's not spelled like that, but we'll call him Muscleman. He's bringing up my boy Doug Brignole.
Oh, yeah.
This one's cool. You'll like this one, Nsima.
Okay.
Because he wishes that he went into depth about like sport athletes and, whether doing like the Brig-20 is good for that type of an athlete. So he's asking, what do you think the importance is for sport athletes, especially high school and below, to be doing compound movements, even if they are, quote, suboptimal for muscle growth?
Damn, that's a burner of a question.
I know,
It's a
right?
good one. Some really good thought process. I think, if Doug Brignole was to answer that question, he would still say, he would still go back to his kind of, this is how you get the most bang for your buck in the shortest period of time. And then also you can make an argument that some of the exercises that he's showing you, many of them are maybe a little easier to perform than a squat. So sometimes a squat takes a while to teach an athlete how to do. But my counter to that would be, that's actually a good thing because a squat is an athletic movement.
Guys, if you're like me, you hate meal prep and you like things to be easy, ready, and just ready to go. That's why I've partnered up with Eat Right Foods. Literally, they have different steaks, shrimp, chicken, rice, all of these amazing foods. And all you have to do is stick it in the microwave, warm it up, and eat it right out the bowl. Andrew, can you tell the people how to get it?
Absolutely. Head over to eatrightfoods.com. That's eatrightfoods.com. At checkout, enter promo code PowerProject25 for 25% off your first order, and then code PowerProject for 10% off every order after that. Again, that's at eatrightfoods.com. Head over there right now.
I think when it comes to training athletes, you cannot go wrong with bench pressing, squatting, and deadlifting in some form or some fashion, whether that be slingshot bench presses and box squats and shortened range of motion deadlifts. Those are all lifts that will support you being able to handle the most amount of weight. You being able to handle the most amount of weight is a great way to end up getting a good amount of muscle tension, and it's a great way to promote muscle mass as well as promote you to be stronger from some of these positions. So I like a lot of what Doug promotes, but I think an aspect of being an athlete is to be strong from bad positions that are probably allowing you to gain access to many different muscles at one time. So think of something like a pistol squat. Like if Nsima is able to do a pistol squat and I'm not able to do a pistol squat, well, in some of our athletic endeavors, some of that strength and mobility that he has is going to show up, and some of my flaws are probably going to show up as well. It doesn't mean that he's always going to be a better athlete than me, but it probably means that he has a lot more access to everything that he needs better than I do.
And along with that, I think when we're paying attention to what a lot of Doug talks about, Andrew, what is the specific name of his book?
Oh man, I'll look it up.
But it's
biomechanics
of bodybuilding.
Resistance something.
Resistance training. But Doug, he is focused on bodybuilders, right? And for bodybuilders, you are focused on the size of each specific muscle group. So Doug's, I think Doug is focused there. And I think if Doug was if he were to talk to a baseball player, right, I don't think he'd be like the Brig-20 is all you need to do. Because if you're trying to swing a bat and produce force from your hips all the way to your arms, right, you need to be able to do movements that allow you to use all of your muscles together to create force and to create explosion. So I don't think he would, I think he would be like, okay, in this context with an athlete, jujitsu or whatever, and they need to be able to use everything together and produce force from weird positions, but also together at the same time. I mean, yeah, of course, compound movements and movements that'll help stabilize, like the bottoms up kettlebell press that can help stabilize the shoulder and stabilize the abs. All of these things, I think he knows are important. Doug's super smart. So yeah,
that's a great point. Doug's research is mainly done on bodybuilding, and he found these things specifically for bodybuilding. So if you asked him about a different sport, he would have to turn his attention to what is asked of you in that sport.
The physics of resistance exercise. That's what it's called. Damn it.